Hello and welcome back to another episode of Wilderness Survival, which actively doesn't seem like it's going very well. Our little spider has been much more than decapitated, more than bifurcated, more than quartered. It sure is good timing that she managed to get an immortality skill. What would we do without it? Die, most likely. But being killed by the Demon Lord. The characters are becoming more clear on who they are, and more confusing. But maybe we'll just follow the hero and his party through their travels through the labyrinth. Let's just watch it, shall we? Back into the battle plans, are we? Humans along, well, I'm guessing some sort of human, demon, whatever, alongside an army of spiders. That one's so cute. Yeah. You got to pet your spiders. Hmm. One that wasn't so obedient, hey? I wonder who that could be referring to. Well, looks like we're floating around for a while. Is there much you can do with just a floating cranium in the sea? The good thing is there is quite a few monsters just living there, so somehow being able to take them down, get some level up, regain your body. Profit. Now, I'm not sure how much more of Spider that I know about. I think almost zero on the Spider side, but the humans I know a little bit more. I actually remembered more than I thought I would. You're struggling so much with just these trash mobs. Not looking good. Really? Should you be making light of your situation and taunting the dead? True, but you don't want to push yourself and get trapped. Don't have the energy to continue. I'd listen to the guide. Oh, okay. Have you been down here for 2 hours? Or 2 days? This is where having a wristwatch would help. Good question. It's not like we would have any more answers than he. You're getting a lot of game elements here. Why does Faye look like she's in pain sleeping? Is there more with dreams and... Oh. The one who left a mark on the legendary mage. Then again, it might just be a nightmare. Everyone would like to believe that the scary things are nothing to be afraid of. So the... Quite a few years ago, yeah. Didn't seem to want to attack. Very defensive. Almost like it's got higher thought than just a monster. Now, warning your fellow party members while you're in the labyrinth about potential issues is all well and good, but you don't really want to terrify them and destroy their morale. Yeah, he who runs away lives to fight another day. Something our spider has actually went through quite a lot. He's got a way of explaining situations, doesn't he, this guide? Sure. Yep, wake the others. Did those words ring hard to her? Slow, safe, fast, dangerous. What's with the completely static image there? I wouldn't really stack on top of each other like that, especially when the one's behind has a clear shot. Why is the tank at the back? A path that the guide doesn't even want to think about. Surely that's the safest route then. Other monsters might stay away. And the only way, yep, only way through would be destroy the webs. I hope they're okay with giant arachnids. Just in case you cross someone. Those were only used like the holy beam attacks thing, wasn't it? Didn't take much convincing. If they already animated him lifting the lantern like that, why didn't they just, go back and forward a few frames rather than keeping it a static image? But what do I know? Well, it's not a spider. Well, it's also big. Do you really have time to be acting cool and taking your eyes off of it? Magic's not gonna work. I know, let's use magic. When half your party is magic users. If there's enough... Wow, okay. I was about to say, if there's enough space, it might be alright if she transforms back into a dragon, but no, if she keeps her relative strength. It's good that it kept its fingers together so tightly so that she could block it all. Did he just aim for the nuts? Super effective. Dragon Slayer. A few improvements there. When humans level up, do they get full health back as well, like a spider did? See, they're doing it again. And as one of his first interactions with a dragon as well. Wow, that was the Earth Dragon that Faye killed. Hi. I think I'd rather die. I believe these are vestiges. Can you hold a conversation? So are all of these vestiges a offshoot of the original body? Or... Wow, that was some... Sounds like, what was his... Varric or whatever his name was from Dark Souls, the blacksmith. Anyway, or are they other spider monsters that have gained the ability to think and talk? Sure, but if you can hold a dialogue... Yep, holding him back, that did a good job, didn't it? Well, your outlook on how all of this took a dramatic turn, didn't it? Oh. Classroom antics. What was that? But out of everyone in the classroom that got pulled here, what about critters also there, like spiders? Not very nice. I think they had a name. So now there is a way out and direct sunlight, but you're gonna need a lot of insecticide. Turn around. Are they going to like pack away her clothes as well? Don't make things weird, Shun. I've... I feel as though some new preferences may be arising in from Shun thinking about that. Those insects really didn't pose any issue, did they? Why did it have the echo effect on the voice? Well, if auto regenerate couldn't like heal back things, then it would be kind of stunted, wouldn't it? Then you hit. don't you have some sort of healing gel magic? Would that work? Also, yeah, just erasing memory monsters. I suppose. And it looked like things are just going well, and then, yep, straight into the clutches of a demon lord. Yeah, you may want to have some words with the quality testers. Obviously, it didn't pick up on bad game balance. What a snitch. Right, that's the worst insults you can come up with. So even with immortality, if your soul is destroyed, you'll just be a empty husk. Oh, pop. Well, yeah, I guess you could have build up your immunity and resistances to those kind of magic attacks. Or soul transfer. Did you completely forget that you had your other minds out there? But now that she's thinking of the possibility of transferring her soul into a new host, if she continues to level up like that, does it affect the original body, the new body, or the soul? It's opening some interesting avenues for the future. I would like more of an interaction between her and the other parallel minds, because it's fun and dumb little conversations of back and forths, isn't it? We're missing out on that. Oh yes, Sumi. What was... She's going in to check the mind of the mother spider itself. Okay. Oh. Hi there. Oh. If she doesn't have any defense against that, then we've just gained a big advantage. Especially with the idea of soul transfer on the line. Interesting. But with an obvious time difference, not knowing where exactly our spider is when we're focusing on the heroes and their journey. And as we saw the Demon Lord there, was she anything special to begin with? Or just went through the ordeal of levelling up enough and living long enough to gain that title and evolution path? And even though we left them alone for quite a while, they didn't really seem to have made much of a dent into Mother and her psyche. I think they were slacking off, really. But I don't really want to spend the next 4 weeks following a head of a spider floating through the ocean, so I hope that's solved relatively quickly. While it's been several times that I've thought about how interesting it would be to actually go and explore these kind of environments, the labyrinth, go dungeon delving. You don't ever really think about the mental health aspect, do you? Now, I actually quite enjoyed most of this episode. The bits I had some issue with, I'm sure you can tell. But if you liked it, let me know. Also, if you want to subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. And also, well, just take care of yourself, so you can join me in the next one. If you want to be the static lamp to illuminate my channel, then consider joining onto my Patreon, because much like that, you don't actually have to do much, but it still really does help. So, Desau, Raywin, Electricant, Arthea, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Mads, Rasmus Paulson, Girly, Dark Shadow 7899, and everyone else. I hope we can travel down this dark path for a little bit longer.